The train whines to a stop. As I bid farewell to the child, I suddenly long to trade places with him, as easily as we have traded gloves. I would like to ride back south in his place, to assume his unworried demeanour, to occupy the capricious brain developing in his skull. Perhaps, one day, I will. But for now I must address my own mind. I must follow the eddies of darkness where the flow of my thoughts has been interrupted, where a gap has opened and swallowed a portion of my memory. Only a corpse is left, a body I should have seen die, but whose agonal moments slipped past with nothing but a tense, vague unsettlement. I collect my things and disembark. Workmen drag several dozen boxes of supplies through the snow, and I follow their tracks to the three-walled shack that passes for a railway station. The shelter offers little respite from the cold, and I shiver between crates and containers, massaging a numb forefinger and curling my frozen toes in their inadequate shoes. The train reverses course, black smoke billowing in its wake, and disappears back into the maze of mountains. Silence falls with the dusk, and the encroaching shadows colour the snow an endless, featureless blue. Baker arrives, with predictable lateness, and in his usual manner, bathed in the exhaust of his snow-treading vehicle, balancing side-saddle on a torn foam seat, with a small branch of pine, a poor substitute for the cigarilles he has vowed to eschew, poking aslant from his frosty beard. At his back creaks a sled of his own making, a rickety contraption of wood and metal on which he hauls supplies between the station and the town. Suppressing an unexpected pinch of anxiety, I watch him rattle up to the shack, smoke wheezing from the machine's trembling tailpipe. I raise a hand in greeting. Baker slides from the seat. He looks to his left, then his right, as if hoping to find someone who can explain my presence. He, of course, does not recognize me. "You're of the Institute, I suppose?" he says. I nod. "Hell of a fast arrival. Been but 2 days back, the chateau sent a letter." He speaks hard Franco, and though this young tongue of mine is unused to its phonemes, I am familiar with the language. "Just Nefut. Law, never mind. I'm Becker." I pretend I do not already know. He extends his hand, and I take it. "You lost a finger there?" he says. "Can quire some more gloves in town, ne far. Any luggage?" "No." He raises a bushy eyebrow. "Sip, crawl in the back. I can come tomorrow for these. Wild animals nae stealing the Baron's new porcelain while we're away." He pats a crate with a furred glove and motions for me to climb into the dilapidated sled. When I am safely inside, he blows 2 pillows of smoky, condensed breath from his nostrils and starts the engine. I squint at the rusted track of the machine as it flings oil-stained snow, grooves glinting like knives, and I try not to imagine a body crushed under it, tangled and torn beyond recognition. I know better than to conjure such thoughts, but phobias, like immunities, are acquired early and are difficult to erase. Despite logical input from a conscious mind, a body fears what it fears. The ride is unpleasant, but it is not long. In a few minutes an orchard of smokestacks appears beyond the treetops, ringed by the slanted tin roofs of miners' homes. The pines part, ushering us down a corridor of crooked stone buildings braced with ice. We wind through the snowy streets, past half-buried warehouses, past belching chimneys and pumping turbines that are denied sleep even in the dead of winter, and up the slope of a looming hillside. At its crest, we cough to a halt before a wrought iron gate. 2 men emerge from a crumbling guard's hut, one wielding a shovel and the other a rifle. They exchange a few words, glancing at me,